Hi, beautiful souls. It's Medusa, and this is going to be a potentially 30-part series, and I'll get into that into a second. Tomorrow, I will have a very, very special package coming into the mail, and it's going to be the start of a beautiful new journey. So tomorrow my package of Bobinsana is going to be arriving, and I am both nervous but also very excited to start practicing and connecting with it. I already got the downloads that it's going to be a month-long journey and that a lot of shifts are going to happen, and I'm really excited to undergo this plant dieta. The last plant dieta that I did was almost 2 months of mushroom microdosing every single day. And that is, mushrooms are a huge heart opener. They're also really great for connecting deeper with yourself. They just have so many layers of medicinal properties that are very different for each person who's practicing them. But for me, it was all about the heart. And if you know me, if you've worked with me before, most of the medicines that I work with are from the Amazon, South America, and then I dabble a little bit with Central American herbs as well, like cacao. So for Bobinsana, I'm going to list all the properties, the benefits, the experiences that you can have with Bobinsana over here. I'm very new to this medicine. I haven't worked with it yet, but for the last 3 years, it has been calling my name. And, when it comes to working with plant medicines, it has so much to do with shattering the ego. And I've allowed myself so many excuses why I haven't purchased Bobinsana yet. But I did it. It really just came out of the blue. I was watching something on YouTube that had nothing to do with this, and it just popped in of like, go now to the website and order you some Bobinsana. And I was like, okay. My higher self talking and my little ego just listening and being like, okay, I hear you. Let's do it now. So for about 3 years, I have been wanting to harvest Bobinsana. It is a plant that some people just have in their yards and they don't even know what it is. And I wanted to harvest them. I wanted to get my own. I wanted to practice with it then. But, everything happens within its own divine timing. Even though we might get sprinkles of information, sprinkles of downloads, when it needs to happen, it'll happen. And right now, I am going through a very huge shift. I can feel it within my mind, my body, my spirit. There is a death approaching for myself, for my ego. I'm already in the mix of it, and I know it's just going to get even more intense, but I'm here for it. And I want to be honest with myself. I want to be honest with you guys that are watching that right now I'm in a space where I feel disconnected from my purpose, where I feel disconnected from my dharma and what I'm here to do in that direction of purpose as well. And I've been living here in Alabama for just a little under 6 months, and I just don't feel like I'm doing what I need to be doing. And I feel like I came here for a purpose to do some archetypal healing with my mom. And maybe that was the big picture of what I was here to do. But I feel like it's time for me to shift out of this space and to align myself with something bigger, greater, and coming from a space where I'm supposed to be seen in whatever experience that needs to happen as. So I've been doing some soul searching. I've been doing a lot of journaling lately. With this 30-day plant dieta, it's going to overlap this 10-day journal prompt challenge that I'm giving to myself. So I'm really excited to see how the journaling continues to progress, but also how it shifts from me not being with the medicine versus how I am with the end of this challenge with being with the medicine. I wanted to share that this is day 0 of the experience, and I want to record the day where I haven't connected with the medicine yet. This is like the before versus the after experience. And I want to show everyone where I am right now, where I am mentally, physically, spiritually. You know, when we start to connect with different medicines, you can start to sense the aura around us. And I just feel like I definitely need a deep cleanse of my aura, of my energy, of my soul. So I'm really excited to connect with Bobinsana and to see whatever her teachings are and what she's here to gift me. So that's really the whole journey that I'll be going through. And each day for the next 30 days, I guess 31 days, I'm going to be documenting my experience. And not to the full extent of, you know, going and showing maybe my breakdowns, but I'm going to hop on here. I'm going to share my experience of the day, maybe what I've journaled or what any kind of reflections that I had. I was very hesitant to do that during my microdose plant dieta. It was something that I just knew I needed to do, and it was very personal to me. And I needed to be so present during that experience every single day, every single moment throughout those 2 months. I was very present with everything that I was feeling, everything that was coming up, all the traumas, all the reflections, all the awarenesses. And I didn't feel like I wanted to share that journey with anybody. But with this plant dieta, I feel the call to share every day's experience. And that is something that I'm also nervous about, just to be honest. But I know that's the beautiful thing about being so connected and being so energetically open, is that sometimes we can already feel the energies of what the experience is going to be. And for myself and for many other people who work with master plants or who work with plant medicines, whenever you go into ceremony, whether that's one-on-one with yourself, one-on-one with a ceremonialist, or in a group setting, more often than not, you're going to already be connected with the medicine that you're working with. That's kind of how you get that call to connect with it, to work with it, to practice with it. And days leading up to it, if not weeks leading up to it. And this is something that I tell the people that I work with all the time, is that you're going to begin connecting with the medicine before you even show up to ceremony. Actually, the ceremony starts when you say yes to the medicine. And if you've experienced that, you already know what I'm talking about. So it's so amazing how, like, I can already feel the emotion stirring up. I can already feel like the insights and the foreshadowing of the experience that's ahead, or the journey that's ahead. And I have no expectations when it comes to any medicine or any practice. I'm just here to be present with it. But I can see potentially where I'm going to be after this journey. And I'm very excited, but also very nervous. I wanted to hop on here. I wanted to share this day 0 with you guys, and for you guys to know what the next 30 days will be like. That's what I'll be posting. I might throw in a couple of other videos, whether that's guided meditations or anything creative that wants to be born during this process and this journey. But that will be mostly what I'll be posting on here for the next 30 days. So that will lead me, today's the 17th of February, that will lead me to be on the 18th of March when I close Plant Dieta Experience. So I'll be just like tiptoeing into March by the time that I'm done with this experience, which is just so beautifully aligned. We know that winter is all about death and that spring is all about rebirth. So I can already feel the deaths that may come when I have this experience, but I'm going to be such a beautiful little butterfly when I come out, and I'm so excited. So I wanted to share that with you guys. Please like and subscribe so you can stay on this journey with me. So the intention with tomorrow's video is to show you the arrival of the Bobinsana, of showing you what it looks like, and me brewing my first cup of Bobinsana. I am so excited. I love connecting with my beautiful plant medicines. I know I'm gonna cry so much. I can already feel it in my throat, and it's not even here yet. So I'm really opening myself up to the experience, to all the beautiful things that want to unravel and want to be redirected and realigned, and just everything coming into beautiful alignment for myself, because I have been feeling stagnant and I have been feeling lost. And as soon as I got the download to go ahead and buy the Bobinsana, it's like ever since that decision, things have just been unraveling. And that's what I mean about connecting with the medicine before you're even in ceremony with it. I'm very excited. It's been a while since I've done a Dieta for myself. For those of you who don't know, the medicines that I have worked with for an extended amount of time, which is what a Dieta is working with a specific plant medicine over an extended amount of time, has been cacao. Cacao is something that I still connect with almost every single day. Again, since I'm kind of in this like low mood right now, I haven't been on top of it as much, but every plant medicine has its season, and I feel like this season is Bobinsana. So I work with cacao. Cacao I have worked with for the last 5 years. For myself, consistently, maybe for the last 3 years. And I'll usually do like about 2 to 3 months of cacao every single day. With Sananga, I think I connected with that for about 2 or 3 weeks at a time. And with the mushrooms, I did about almost 2 months of microdosing with that. And then this experience and intention this time is to work a whole month with Bobinsana. And if I go more, that's okay. And if it's a little bit less, that's also okay. But that's the number that's coming in, is like 30 days. So we're going to be connecting together on here, but I'm also going to be connecting with myself and the medicine for 30 days. And I think it's going to be beautiful. I think it's going to be magical. I think a lot of things are going to come to light of what I'm needing for myself. And also the intention is to do a lot of these videos outside. Right now it's very cold, but I want to immerse myself in the experience. And for me, the best way to do any kind of plant medicine is out there, outside, is to really connect with nature, as she is the teacher and as these plants are also the teachers. And I think it's important to understand that whoever is guiding the experience, whether it's yourself or another person, those aren't the teachers. Those are the guides. Those are the space holders. Those are the containers for the experience. But the actual teacher itself is the medicine, is nature. That's why it's so important to nourish her and to give gratitude towards her. But I think that's it. I'm really excited to connect with her, and I'm really excited to go deep into myself and to see what beautiful releasing and manifestations I do for myself during this experience. So if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe if you're interested in following me along on this journey, and like this video, comment if you feel called to comment, and I will see you tomorrow. Love you so much. Thank you so much for witnessing. Peace.